everybody, this is Andy Bushel. That ain't even tells I like a TIN. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is music. Last week, June's Diary, Cheyenne had posted up a video of them rehearsing because they're, I think I did in the previous video where they said they were going on tour with Muni Long and they were going to be the background singers. And they did a real good rehearsal video, and they say they thank Muni Long for inviting them to be background singers. So in the video it showed Cheyenne, Crystal, and I think it was Ashley, and they were all singing and dancing, doing the background. I just hate that it came to this point. They're still a girl group, but like I said, Brianna is a mom now. She has a family. Maybe she'll still get back with the group. But just seeing those three girls rehearsing and seeing their hearts out and stuff like that. And I know most entertainers say that they started out being background singers, but I kind of wish that some record label, even a small record label, would sign June's Diary, because these girls are just too talented to be out here doing and singing background music and stuff. Their talent should be front and center and stuff like that. Now, someone named Psiryn did put up two official release songs, and I kind of heard it. I think in 2019 or 2020 when they were going over certain songs, and they were having like a list of songs that they had already recorded, because they had said in one video they had recorded at least about 100 something songs when they were on Chased and Destiny. But anyway, the song was Fair and Crazy for You. Now, Fair is kind of like maybe a mid-tempo to low-tempo ballad type of song. It's a love song and stuff like that. And so I think Crystal starts off the first verse, and then Gabby comes in and sings the second verse, and then it sounds like Cheyenne is on third verse, and then Brianna comes in on fourth verse, singing like in background, and then it goes back to Crystal on the first verse. And so, like I said, the song is real cute and real good, and like I said, their vocals are always on point. Their stage performance is always on point. So I don't, I still don't understand it, but I'm glad they're still together, because they hadn't put out anything or done anything. But when you look at the songs on YouTube, Crazy 2 and Affair, they're official songs, so they're not unreleased, because some of the songs that they were putting out were like unreleased songs. Unreleased songs. And like I said, it's a mid-tempo relationship type of song and stuff like that. Now, that's Crazy for You. Now, Fair, I thought Fair was going to be like the slow mid-tempo song, but Fair is more like a upbeat tempo type of song. Like I said, their vocals and stage performance are always on point. It seems like it starts off with, either with Crystal or Brianna on Fair, and then the other girls come in and sing the background, and then each girl have their own part, their own verse in the song. But I was surprised it was an up-tempo type dance beat, an R&B pop song, because I thought, by being Fair, I thought it was going to be like that, but it's more like a relationship song where people are in a relationship and they're having a good time, and so they want to have a good time, and they go out and party and then they go back and party and have a good time. So it was upbeat, high-pitched tempo song, and like I said, you can hear all the girls singing on the backgrounds, and like I said, when one girl sings verse, the other girl sings background and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's a very good song. And then I think Crystal or Brianna comes on at the end and the last verse, and then the song just plays out. So I'm kind of glad for June's Diary for these two songs. I even, like I said in my previous video, I had stuff going on, so I'm trying to finish up this video. But I do like the fact that June's Diary is performing, even though they are doing background for Muni Long. You know, they might get picked for somebody else, because sometimes a lot of other entertainers have name brand people that have higher ups come to their concert just to watch them, see what goes on. So hopefully you know, somebody with some record label, some person that knows his June's Diary pick them and start promoting them right. On another note, as far as girl groups, Kandi had a girl group called Psiryn. She had been posting all last year while she was still on Real Housewives of Atlanta, talking about her new girl group. And I was wondering what was going on, and she was saying follow them on Instagram and TikTok and their pages if you want to find out what's going on. So it seems like Kandi's putting more into the girl group and her own stuff, since she's not doing the Housewives anymore. And she said that she was going to give them girls a full year of artist development like they used to do in the 90s. And I think I'm glad she did that, because she got them on her Queens of R&B tour, and they're like the opening act. And like I did a video on that, them announcing it. And those girls really can dance and sing. They mostly sing covers on the tour, but it was one song that they sung by themselves. And when I went to that person's page on YouTube, they were saying that was one of their new songs that they're supposed to be coming out with. Now they did say on one of their TikTok videos that they were going to be coming out with a song. They even did a cover of Beyonce's song Cowboy, and they did that real good. And they also did Jasmine Sullivan's Pick Up Your Feelings. That was a live performance that they had did, I think last year before last, at some event that Kandi was having, some club event that Kandi was having. So I'm glad Kandi is promoting these girls. Now one thing I do like about Kandi, she's promoting these girls, but she's not all up in front and center. She is managing these girls from behind the scenes. She's making sure that they have the right outfits, because they had the same red outfits that Kandi and them had on when Kandi and them came on. So it's like she's really developing them like the record label would. And so I'm kind of glad that they did sing one of their songs at the end. But at the performance, they sung Fantasia song, one of Fantasia's songs, and then they sung Mary J. Blige, and then at the end, they sung their new song. I can't remember the name of the song now, but I don't know if it's out yet, but I know they did sing it at the Queens of R&B tour. I'm so glad they did that. And the girls seems like they're professionals, seem like they want to work. And Kandi showed a behind the scenes rehearsal video, and she was telling them, well, you got to work on this. You got to, your voice was a little pitchy. You got to work on this. You got to experience. And so I kind of like when artists do art development, and I also kind of like when they show them in rehearsal, when they show them practicing and doing all that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff, so I'm glad Kandi is doing that for her girl group. Speaking of girl groups, on another note, Keke Palmer got a girl group out called Diva Gurl. And when she first mentioned it on Twitter about a month ago, I think it was about a month or two ago, I was saying, ooh, Keke Palmer is now going into record management and labeling and producing and stuff. I said she was an actress and a singer herself. And then somebody told me on Twitter, you ain't never watched a Keke TV? She got her own little TV and production company. And I said, oh, okay. And then she started putting some of her Keke, it's called Keke TV, and it's short for her name, Keke Palmer. And it's like and now she even got a little podcast on but it's like the song is real pretty. It's an up-tempo, upbeat type of song called Stand on Business. and stuff like that. And so they got a nice little video out. It starts off with Keke Palmer singing, and then the other girls, she in a black like sequin suit, and it's all black. It's like a black short sequin suit, shorts and top, and then one of the girls comes in singing the background. Then the other girl comes in singing the background. Then Keke comes back singing on stage, and then the girls are singing in the background. And then each girl do like a pose while Keke is singing and stuff, and then they come back together, and then they go back, and then it shows Keke singing again like they're in a nightclub. He has some shimmering shining curtains, then it goes back to her singing by herself, and then it goes back to them recording the song in the studio, and then the video switches back to them on stage recording the song again, and then it just goes off with Keke and the girls singing and stuff like that. And so the song, like I say, is up-tempo R&B type of song. It looks like it's a sample from one of TLC's old songs when it first started off. I don't know if it's Waterfalls or another song, but it's like a sample of it, or because I heard the beat and stuff before. So like I said, it's a good song altogether. The stage presence was good on the video. The video looked real nice and cute. And then yesterday when I was on Twitter, that's when I saw Keke Palmer talking about she's not a real diva girl. I said, what you mean? So one of the diva girls quit. It was 3 of them. And I know when they first introduced themselves on one of her videos, the Lachey girl said she was just there for the ride. And then the other girl, her name is Sade, she was Keke Palmer's friend, because they said they met in high school or college, something like that. And there was another girl that they called Monet, but I think they said her real name was Shantae. I think that's the one who left, because also last night somebody put up a video where they were opening up for Keke Palmer, and she had already said that they were going to come on tour with her. And it was like the Monet girl, she was singing background, and then she would come and sing lead when Keke wasn't singing lead. And then it was like they would all come up, and then at the end she tried to, I guess, I don't know, jump on Keke's part or come in and sing. And then next thing you know, the performance played out, but you could see where Keke had kind of pushed the girl over to the side and grabbed her hand and told her she was talking and telling her something. And I was saying, when she first talked about Diva Girls, and I looked at the thing and I said, well, hopefully this is a group. But then when this guy on Twitter said to him, it felt like it was a parody. They was parodying of a group. It wasn't really serious. It wasn't really about a group. And I started thinking about it. I said, well, yeah, it kind of seemed like that. And they said they wish her well, but hopefully she'll do things right. Now, on the last and final note, Boys World put out a thing, I think it was about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where they were sorry that they had to disband the group and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pause this video, and then I'm gonna read to you what they said. I don't know why my camera keeps messing up like this, but I'm just was so sad that the Boys World group broke up. Like I said, their type of music was not my type of music. I did 1 or 2 videos on them, but I just hate to see good, talented girl groups break up. And it's always the case where there is some internal stuff goes on that's out of their control, which they have no control over. So that's exactly what they said. It wasn't because they wanted to. It was like they said, unforeseen, uncontrollable forces behind the scenes that they had nothing to do with. So I wish I'm wishing and hoping the rest of the girl groups can stay around and stuff like that. That's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.